This reading is going to get red flagged immediately, but this is what Spirit wants, so this is where we're fucking going today. This is only going to be one reading. I have a feeling there's going to be 2 readings, if not 3 readings, but I don't know what the fuck this is, but all I know is that I was in the bath and I heard the pedophiles wish that they had killed you a long time ago, and I was like, that was probably the most intense message I've ever received in my life. So I'm just going to go with it. And just see what happens. Take what resonates. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know, man. All I can see is Jeffrey Epstein in my third eye, and I'm like, what is happening? I don't know. Somebody wishes either you were dead or they had killed you a long time ago for what you know. Oh. And like, I mean, pedophile is just the metaphor. Whatever that means. It could mean various things, I guess, you know, and it's all just analogies. It's all just readings. I don't, you know, it's not like personal readings. So give me, I just looked at the word fuck. Okay, well, there it is. House of Endings, terminated. Gothica. See, I kind of think I know what I'm talking about because it's what Spirit wants to talk about. People are going to think I'm crazy. I don't really care. People are going to think you're crazy, and that's where you just got to not give a shit anymore about what people think about you. Abracadabra. Woo! Okay. Poof, there goes the pedophile. Okay. You know, okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so we all know 12th house twice here, so something's definitely ending. We know that Spirit has eyes and ears everywhere. Okay, and from the sounds of it, or from the looks of it, somebody was out talking shit, and the universe heard it. You know, I've been getting a lot of birds recently, and like I've been drawing birds, I've been thinking birds, and birds are messengers. And I'm like, okay, so I think there's going to be a lot of information coming, but not only, I mean, not to take it narcissistically, it's not just information about me. There's a lot of just information that has finally been released. Okay. Abracadabra. Poof. All right. The knight gets on his horse, gets away from this enemy that's been hiding in their 12th house of illusions. Honestly, all I did was just turn on my YouTube and this fucking video comes up right away about Michelle Branch. So of course I started watching it because like I know who Michelle Branch was. She like popped off as soon as I was in high school, like best time for Michelle Branch. What up in the house? And it's this song, if you want to, I could save you. I could take you away from here. So busy on the inside or something on the inside, something out there. But all you wanted was somebody who cared. It's such a good song. Oh my God. I think we were like the same age. Anyways, so that song just keeps fucking playing in my head now. And it's making me think that somebody is it's like getting saved, you know, they're going to get lifted out of this. That's why the knight is here. Okay, what's the knight? Yeah, see, something's been happening. There's another 12th house. Betrayal, stasis, exhaustion, the hangman, abusive scenario. Okay, so somebody's held you in an abusive situation for far too long, okay? And that would be, it's exhausting, okay? To just have somebody lingering over you, knowing what they did, and the fact that you can't say anything, okay, is fuck, because you know what they did. You carry what they did with you. You're not fucking stupid. And I'm not saying that if you don't figure out your abuse that you are dumb or something by any means, but I'm just saying, you know what you know. Once you put the pieces of the puzzle together, can anybody really take you off that? Once you figure it out, you figure it out. Like, nobody can really fuck with you after that, right? People can fuck with you if you don't understand what's going on. Okay, then that's what they want. They want you to stay in a situation where you don't understand what's going on. There's ulterior motives right there, exposed. Okay, so that's something going on behind your back here twice. 3 times. 3 times something going on behind your back with betrayal. So these enemies now, they have ulterior motives as to why they did what they did to you, as to why they want to silence you, as to, honestly, gross. Tower moment. Woo! It's time for this energy. Okay, it's Tower in reverse. And the thing is it's time for you to move on, and it's time for their towers that they've been hiding up on to come down. Okay, they can't hide anymore. Spirit knows what they did. Demonic possession. There it is. I do believe that a lot of these monsters are demonically inflicted. Look at, makes sense, right? When you walked away, it changed everything, man in the mirror. Dealing with your power. See, you're much more powerful than these people, because these people that you're dealing with are the guilty. You're the innocent. They've made you look like the guilty somehow. I don't really know how they fucking do it, but somehow you got looked like the guilt. And now it's like you got something you can hide over them and hang over them. Okay. Their energy is like stalking you. Which means, and you know how I feel too, because I was so manipulated and fucked with, that I feel like sexual abuse is this old demon, and he is really nasty looking because he's super old, and this is the way that I've seen him, and I feel like this demon goes into these men and takes over their mind. Like, do you know that, you ever heard of that, it's like a caterpillar, and this mutant thing gets into them. It's like parasite, and it takes over their mind, takes over their brain. It's like known for it in the rainforest somewhere. So it's notorious for this mechanism to get in, and then you actually see it, like, because the caterpillar is like somehow see-through, and you can see the parasite attached to the brain. It's completely controlling it. And I feel like when I think of my stepfather, I can see this old, because I mean, now he's dead. So I can see this like old, sick, kind of like mutated man that is just obsessed with children. And he gets into these men by usually alcohol. Okay. Most pedophiles are somehow, if not introduce themselves to the demon by, pedophilia when they were kids, they are usually addicts to something. Like they've got the channel open, okay? Whether or not they are actual addicts, they've got the channel open, because I feel like a normal person who didn't have that wouldn't even think about touching a child, let alone even look at a child in that way. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I just couldn't even imagine how you could feel something with a child. I just, it just is mind-boggling to me, because like, isn't that why there's fucking prostitutes and fucking strip joints and fucking shady friends, girlfriends? Like, isn't that why we have sex? So then you don't look at a fucking child? Like, it's not that difficult. I don't understand. In a world full of adults, why the fuck are you looking at infants? Like, infants. Oh God, it's so disgusting. Oh. Kind of makes me want to barf. Sometimes I really have a hard time with these messages. Jesus, thank you for this today. The hand that feeds. Oh, 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 oh. I am the one that feeds you. You can't say anything. I'm the one that put you here. Like, oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, this is intense energy. Whoa! Just get it out of me. I don't want it in me. Ugh, gross. These fucking crystals all over me all of a sudden. Ah, I don't want this energy in my house. Oh, thank God I'm the top floor. I don't think psychics should ever have or work with anybody above them. It's like an energy thing. You know, like you need just the universe above you. Like try not to channel with anybody above you. Okay, because like the energy that you bring into your house, if you do this, I gotta ding the shit out of this. Oh, let's not put that there. Ding this to clear the energy. Like it's gross. Like I do see the old man entity. Like there are children below me, so I'd rather not bring attention. These kids below me are so funny. Oh my God. All they do is run around and yell, don't touch these kids. Get out of here, old man demon. Okay, so I definitely do believe that this is this very nasty attachment that gets around people. Okay, again, it's not natural to go for a child. Okay, it's actually quite disgusting, to be honest. Very fifth house of pleasure. Okay, so whatever this is, whoever this is, okay, demonically attached or not, I feel like this person keeps an eye on you. Okay, if you have social media, they watch your social media. Okay, they're watching you because they don't know what you're going to say. You might be one of those unpredictable kind of people. And if something goes wrong, you might be that kind of person that voices it and says it. They might be watching you to see what you say next and how far you're going to go. Okay, because I am getting right here, watch your mouth. Like somebody definitely, if they haven't said it to you before, or is saying it now, okay, or is going to say it, like watch your fucking mouth. Don't talk about this. Don't say anything. Nothing happened. And that's where the demonic attachment comes out of them, because they are going to protect themselves, and they're going to call you crazy, aka Gothica right here. Okay, they're going to call you crazy. They're going to say nothing happened. You're fucking crazy. I never did anything. And the way, like my stepfather, I just had a natural fucking fear of him. Like it was just natural. He always scared me, always. Even though I didn't know the abuse that he did, because I was so young, I didn't really realize what he did. But there was just this and he was old too. He was like 20 years older than my mother. And my mother is obviously like 23 years older than me. So that made this man like 60 something years older than me. Okay. He's dead now, but my body, like I got an anxiety disorder when I was a child. I don't even know what anxiety is, but my anxiety disorder is so bad that I actually have heart arrhythmia now, and I can't lay on my back because my heart stops. My heart has stopped beating multiple times. And because of this anxiety disorder that my parents gave to me from putting a monster in front of my face for my whole life and saying, this is your best friend. He doesn't do anything to you. He didn't do anything to you. He's your best friend. Trust him. And he fucked my life over. So I was told to love a man who instantly hurt me. Okay, that is not an easy thing to look at every single day and then be told that you're supposed to love them. Okay, it's a very like, look at lucky number 13 on the bottom of the deck. It really has fucked over my relationships. It has fucked over me. It's done so many things to me of what this one person did. Okay. And just the fact that I had to live with him for so long under distress, now actually has formed, like I said, a permanent problem inside of me. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't my dad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't really read the chat as I'm channeling. I think you're new, eh? Oh, that's so awful. Creepy neighbors. Oh. Okay, you can't swear though. But I'll try to let this one cut. I have a creepy neighbor. Ew! Oh, want to just sit on your lap? Why? Oh, like, see, I don't, even old people, like, because you can sense sickness in other people. Like, you can see it. Like, if it's there, that old creepy person will come out of that person. It's super fucking weird and it's super disgusting. Okay, so honestly, see, look at that. Okay, so there's aggravated assault. Aggravated. They're trying to aggravate you. This person goes up and down and somebody knows what they did. See, that's the thing is your predators have told something. Oh God, abuse of authority. Your predators have told something what they did. Now, whether or not they were on a drive by themselves and they were walking in the woods, or a lot of men confess a lot of things when they are hunting, right? Because they're just sitting there and they're sitting there with their thoughts and they have to be quiet. So they will confess things. And you can only imagine if somebody starts to confess things. I mean, I have a telepathy bond with my snake. I don't have to say anything out loud. He knows when I'm speaking to him, like, because he can't speak out loud. So I have to read his language. Okay. Therefore, if I can telepathy speak to my snake, if these hunters, I don't know why I'm saying they're hunters, but if these hunters are confessing things in the woods through their thoughts, somebody heard them. Something hurt them. Plus, I do believe that trees are alive because they are. Therefore, I'm also kind of like a Lord of the Rings kind of fan where I believe in Ents, which are the walking, talking trees, right? People are actually doing a lot of spiritual things with trees, which I really appreciate because it just helps people understand the way that the universe responds to you. Okay, if you're open enough to it, okay, the universe will show you magnificent things, especially through animals. Okay, so there's violations here and an abuse of authority with a predator. So, the irony is that they're sitting out there, oh my God, calling 911, map change. Oh my God, I do think that this is some type of hunter. Ooh, a fat hunter. Ew. Anyways, so I do kind of believe that like somebody has confessed. Somebody has, because this has been a huge weight on their shoulders. So I don't know if it is hunting season anywhere right now, but they definitely released a weight off their shoulders and they set it in the right place. And I do even think that they followed a map there, or they have to follow a map there, something like that. And they just barfed up the truth. They just barfed it up. They just couldn't hold it back anymore. Okay. So, and I believe that these people have confined you, right? Because what that does to somebody can fuck them up for life. You'll never, possibly live a normal life after you are exposed to sexual distress like this, sexual abuse like this. Are you home? I thought my sister all of a sudden came home. What up, Wolfgang? I thought I heard the door. Ew, vain city people. Ew. Okay. Do we need to talk about anything else regarding this reading? Anyways, I mean, they got the cops. The cops got called on them. Okay. Fifth house of pleasure. Didn't I fucking say that? There it is right there. And then spirit believes you are in danger. Twisted, two-faced backstabbers. Blech. This is what I mean. Trust your intuition. These, you know, if you address some type of abuse with somebody, basically what I'm getting is like, please do not get mad at yourself if this person slams a door in your face and denies everything. These people are not accustomed to being accused of something and taking it. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, whatever this, you know, has to be about, I believe that they have confessed. And because of this weight on their shoulders. And they might have given you a really hard 10, 15, 20 years. Which is really fucking sad. Because that, again, that also can destroy somebody's trust. And life. 12th house of burdens, like, wow. A lot of 12th house here. So something is over. I mean, if you were waiting for somebody to confess, they definitely have. I mean, not saying that they will confess to your face, okay? If you just accuse somebody, this seems like somebody accused somebody a long time ago and now they have confessed to what they did. But they didn't confess to the person. They just confessed to the universe that they did something in their head or under their breath. It wasn't like they went to the cops and confessed that they did something. Absolutely not. But they just said enough that the universe was like, all right, finally, at least you said the truth. And you stop calling the victim crazy. But sometimes the victims have to prove that they're not crazy. This depends what mission you're on. All right, so that's fucking done, son. I'm done with the pedophile message. That's all we needed. They have confessed, which means now the universe knows what to do with them. All right. So I guess that was the whole message. And because we made it through, let's roll the dice. 12th house, Scorpio, and the sun. Okay, well, that's pretty much the same message. Huge transformation on an ending, and then the sun comes out. So, ooh, you know, let's pull some cards for this sun card. Because, I mean, if you're a victim of a pedophile, then obviously you're getting out of jail because they put you in jail. They put you in confinement. Getting out of jail just in time for spring, even though Arizona's already on fire. Okay, here we go. Give me this sun. Also getting Mercury there with some communication. So what's the sun with Ace of Cups? Nicely done, son. With the Page of Swords, introducing curiosity, new ideas, and positive change. I just heard facial recognition. I don't know what the... Like, I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know what that means in this reading. Facial. Somebody's going to recognize you? Someone's going to recognize you. As their Ace of Cups? The shitting. Okay, so you're definitely shining, all right, with somebody. Ooh, the sun. And it's such a magical world. Okay, that's magic right there. The sun, to affirm the sun. Oh, with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Oh, this is so nice. After such a shitty beginning. Holy fuck. All right. I honestly, I feel like I could shed a little bit of a tear. But my hair is pulling under my armpit, so I'm also in a little bit of pain. Thank you. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. Look at that. Off with their heads. Are they getting decapitated? Oh my God, I watched the episode last night on The Office where his boss gets decapitated. Oh my God. Ed Truck got decapitated last night. Ace of Swords! Yeah, that's the truth. A big fat guy. Ed Truck is an old fat guy. We got an old fat guy here with the Gluttony card. And there's the Hierophant. He see-throughs the material world and into your soul. See, I think that this was the thing that saw them. It's just an analogy. But if you kind of look at him, right, he set eyes on something and he heard it. He focused in on somebody, you know, and that would have been the thing. Obviously, these people have been focused in on because they needed to tell the truth. There's the moon on the bottom of the deck. Damn right. They were hiding things. And the sun exposed it. Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. With the Queen of Wands on the top of the deck. Courage, confidence, independence, determination. Okay, so somebody, what is that? Stella is getting her groove back. Okay, Stella is getting her groove back. All right, with passion, an adventurous, passionate beginning here. After a lot of years of confinement, all right, obviously, no, when people are wrongly accused of something and confined, they go back and they fucking sue the state every time. This is going to be what it is. You get to sue the state. You get to sue this person for wrongful confinement, and boom. King of Pentacles. That's how Stella gets her groove back. Apparently, there's your pentacle. We did not get the Ace of Pentacles. But with the King of Pentacles, the man who has everything, you go from pretty shitty to pretty fucking good, okay? And then there's the Chariot, movement of energy. Under the crescent moon. Oh, look at that. 5 of Cups in reverse just stayed in my hand for some reason. And then it was with Judgment upright. Okay, and that's a shitty, shitty place to be in the 5 of Cups, because you can't really, you can't look at the future. You're concentrating on the past. There's things that are there, but you can't have them because you're focused on what already happened. Okay, so the 10 of Cups, like, this is a really nice, like, manifestation to be moving into. After a long, like I said, a long fucking time of mistreatment. Woo! All right, now we're at 30:57. Oh, 13 likes. Nice. Good job, people. Queen of Swords, unbiased tale of the independence. Yeah. The spirit of charity. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. As I cut the deck, the spirit of charity. So I kind of feel like that's the universe, giving back to you. Ooh. All right, I'm going to do one more reading, and then I'm going to peace out. We do questions on Sunday. If you want to come to the live on Sunday, I will not be doing questions today. Just a quick channel message, and then I'm going to be gone. All right, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is not the pedophile video anymore. This is a different message. Let's get out of the first message. All right, self-love. With learn more about each other. With you're going in the right direction. Okay, so I feel like somebody possibly needs to learn more about themselves. Okay. This could be a point in your life where you're about to get some type of new connection coming in the future, and there needs to be kind of a shift. All right. Look at that. Y-E-S. Yes. Okay. It needs to be some type of shift here because it's time. Okay, now, on the bottom of the deck is the sexual energy card in reverse. Okay, and then we've got sex here in reverse again. Now, with self-love, there's Libra energy with justice. With self-love, I feel like somebody is possibly taking sex off the table. Okay, private property, blocking themselves off. Okay, we also have delusional here. We have cold, and we have the heart in reverse. Well, then. Okay, with the trash can, I feel like as we merge into the future, okay, so there was definitely somebody that chose to break up with you, okay, and they chose themselves over you. Okay. Now in the current energy, it seems like they are, or you, take it how it resonates, okay, are now learning about somebody, okay, that you haven't slept with. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're going to meet somebody, or maybe you're going to, maybe this could be like a Match.com. I was getting Plenty of Fish too, Match.com, something like that. This could be you getting to know somebody via like a computer screen or something like that. Okay. And I think this person or you do spend a little bit of time getting to know one another. And then once you realize, okay, actually, this is a pretty, cool person or good situation or something, then something goes in the garbage, which is possibly the chastity belts. Okay, so this could be somebody where it's like you just choose not to sleep with somebody. You're just like, no, I'm not sleeping with you. I want to get to know you. Or it could be, again, that would be the analogy of the situation, not jumping in. Okay, it's almost like, when you get to a lake, sometimes you just kind of slowly walk in. Sometimes if you're really hot, you just go barreling in there. But other times you're like, you know what, I'm going to walk in this time. This is that situation, like walk in. Don't go running, okay? Because you're going to get hurt. You're going to, that's not, no. Something needs to take some time, okay? And then it's pretty quick that the boundaries that somebody draws, like say this person is, okay, so I don't know, I'm getting, maybe they have a lot of money or something like that. And they've got, I don't know, some type of private security around them or something like that. Okay. That could be the issue, right? It's hard to get to them. Okay. But that is all pish posh pretty quickly. And this person thinks they're absolutely delusional for even putting the boundaries up with you. But it's something kind of like you just have to do. Okay? Yes. There's like definitely a little bit of a little bit of theories going around, and so it should be. Okay, if this is somebody you do not know, please be skeptical. Not so much skeptical that it shuts you down completely, but skeptical enough to be like, I don't know about you, okay? Because there's nothing wrong with getting to know people. I feel like people rush way too quickly into having sex with each other, and they barely even know one another. They don't even know each other's blood types to save each other's life, but they're already fucking. Okay, I'm looking at the word fuck again. They're already, right? So people are quick to jump the gun. Okay, there's the peace pipe. Smoke some weed, chill out, pass the Dutchie. Spend some time with somebody, okay? And then there's the green light. Once the green light, it's like somebody's looking at you. You see how, I never noticed that. I drew this and I never noticed sometimes certain things, but you see how he's on the boat. There's a guy on a boat there and he is looking through binoculars, okay? That's what makes me think, okay, that somebody is watching you, or you do have your eye on somebody. Okay, Mother Nature's wrath with hate in reverse. I feel like somebody is standing up for you. I don't know, maybe you got some weird red flags that somebody likes. I mean, we're all meant for each other. Red flags and all. There's camouflage, but you hide them really well. I don't know. Somebody's very curious about you. And there's SOA. Somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody gets along with you really well, or somebody's going to feel like you get along with them really well, like you've grown up with them your whole life. Okay. Visitation from the past and the weeping willow. Okay. So for some of you, this is a partner from the past, okay, that broke up with you, stopped having sex with you, and now they're coming back. For other people, it's almost like whoever this person is, it's going to feel like oh, look at that bouncer. It's going to feel like you've known them forever. And then with the panic anxiety disorder, kind of with the bouncer, it's almost like somebody's panic disorder, anxiety disorder is removed because safety comes. Someone's been gaslit for way too long. Someone's been gaslighting somebody for way too long. Okay, and now you're getting, okay, so definitely somebody has been gaslighting you, blocking you, stopping something with you, okay? And with the return of this person, they help you move forward. Okay, because somebody wants to keep you. I mean, with sex in reverse, this could be still part of the pedophile video, obviously, of people who have been abused through their root chakras. Could be something like that, too. Like you could have broke up with somebody because you were going through healing. Now, because your family did gaslight you. So you chose self-love. You chose to get to know yourself. And then the past partner returns. with you're going in the right direction kind of seems to me like it's kind of almost like divine timing. You're just going to meet, or it's just going to happen again. It's just going to, this person will reappear in your life because now you've got the monster out of the closet. There was a card that was flipped I didn't even fucking know about, and it's karmic relationship. That's what somebody's being drawn to. Look at that. You have known each other before. You will know each other again. Whether you were brothers, lovers, friends, or enemies in a past life, the cycle repeats and you return to each other over and over again. Who will you be to one another in this life is yet to be seen. Just know you are fated to meet. I have never read the karmic relationship card. Wow. And like with this abuse, obviously it's put, it hauled somebody, it stopped somebody from being able to move forward because they had to heal something. So they've had to allow divine timing to enter in their life to know that they were making the right decisions at the right time, even though they had to let you go, or vice versa. I mean, that's a good affirmation for somebody to know that if you were broken up with or if something happened, it's because somebody had to do work on themselves. It had nothing to do with you. And people will, if you break up with somebody, obviously they're going to take it pretty personally. You just broke up with them. Okay. But once they start to heal from it, maybe they'll realize that it wasn't about them. It was about you. And you being the right kind of partner for somebody instead of being a shitty partner just there to get laid. You really worked on yourself, because that's the thing is like, anybody can get laid, okay? Even the ones who say that it's desperate and you can't get anybody, trust me. You can get laid, you're just not trying hard enough, okay? Which is being pretty easy. What up, Danny? Okay, so... I mean, whatever, if somebody comes back to you after a long time of, a long period of time, it might be for a reason. Okay, just saying. Sometimes people break up with you and it doesn't really have anything to do with you. Right? Not everything, I mean, sometimes it does, obviously, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just what's supposed to happen because people have to, they've got blockages inside of them, and it's not always as personal as what people take it. Like sometimes people just got to do what they got to do so then they can survive. It's got nothing to do with you, how good of a lover you were or whatever, All right, people. Thank you for the likes. Rock on. What the fucking fuck? Hey, what up, Heidi? What, Danny? You had a dream with me in it and we were in Canada? Wow. I don't even know what that means. We went to an ice wall. Whoa. That's insane. Oh my God. Okay, well, if there's anything else more that happened to that, you can email me and tell me all about that because I'm very interested. You know this theory that there's lands after. Yeah, I do. There's a couple weird things that I kind of think this world is, but we don't like to talk about that because it's always red flagged. But anyways, Wow, that's insane. So we made it past the ice wall, is what you're saying? I knew it was bogus, bullshit. There's a whole other world out here. This is like the Truman Show. I'll say it a million times. They're just watching us. It's all entertainment. Oh my gosh, watch The Accountant 2 and tell me that they didn't make smart technology for a reason. I don't own anything smart. I just turn everything on myself. I'm old school like that, except there is a microwave in this apartment that is smart. It's a smart microwave. I'm like, so I know for a fact there's a fucking camera in it somewhere. I just don't know where it is, but this world is fucking terrifying. Okay. So anyways, that is astounding, Danny. 3, 2, 1. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm using tarot cards to manipulate people? Oh, always good to get one idiot in the fucking, one troll talking. Honestly, so I saw this picture of this guy when he was a kid recently, and I said that to myself. I was like, I think I knew him as a kid. Like, I think, because, you know, kids talk to each other. Kids, you know, there's no biased opinions with kids. Kids just run up to one another. They're on the playground. They just talk to each other. They're somewhere and they just, you know, verbal diarrhea with kids, right? And I fucking saw this guy as a kid and I was like, I know that kid. Like, I met that kid, which means, and he's older than me, so I would have been a kid, right? But like, damn, is that Adam? Adam! Where have you been? Actually, you were here not too long ago, so good job. Thanks for coming back. Aw, you guys, I just love you so much. I know, right? You don't forget a face. That's the thing. And you know, people love putting up pictures of themselves when they were kids. And I couldn't even believe I found this picture, let alone looked at this kid that I swear to God I knew when I was younger. And that's the thing, is where he grew up, I've grown up my whole life. I don't know why I started swimming. Maybe we went swimming. I mean, there's a bunch of beaches. I would have came to this town so much. I mean, I had a cottage. We had a trailer. We came to this town all the time. It was the closest town around to the cottages, right? So I'm like, I fucking know that. I knew that kid as a younger. I know I did. Like you just, I get, you don't forget a face. Like you just don't. It's odd to explain. All right, give me 1 second, okay? I didn't really know that we were gonna stay for a little bit longer, so I'm gonna refresh my coffee, and I'll be right back, okay? 17 likes, yo! All right, everybody, smoke break. I'm back. Here we go. Ooh-wee. Aww. I'm getting a Yellow Wolf song in my head right now. It's called Till It's Gone. That's probably one of my favorite Yellow Wolf songs. And he looks so good in that video. Oh, good God. Mother may I. So Till It's Gone is the anthem for the reading. All right, here we go. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We have Dragonfly. Things coming to light. I don't know if you're going to find out something or if there's a huge piece of information that you're about to find out about something. Okay. But I feel like what you're about to find out about is that somebody ran away from you. They listened to their ego. Okay. There was a partnership here and somebody listened to their ego and they ran away from you. Okay. And because of that, and we've got silent treatment, abandonment here with this X, but it's the reverse. It's an unstalemate. Okay, so I feel like it's the energy is changing with somebody who ran away from you. Okay, girl with the snake, empath, narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used. Okay, see, so I believe that there was some type of manipulation and somebody chose to self-indulge. Oh, now I'm getting schism. I know the pieces fit. Okay. So the pieces are fitting here. So somebody chose self-indulgence over you. And that was their ego. Coffee cup. All right. So seems like meeting, conversing. Okay. House of Cards here. Take a risk. Okay. So somebody is going to take a risk on communicating with you. They're going to stop listening to their ego. They're going to end some type of stalemate, some type of somebody who has been very quiet with you is no longer going to be quiet. There's the chaser, healing heart. There's the clock, passion, love call. See? I do believe that this person is going to reach out. Okay. I think the reason why they ran away from you to begin with was because there was some type of intense chemistry that they had with you. Okay. And I think they got scared. Okay. So then I think you spent a little bit of time chasing them around because you knew or know that they like you, but yet they keep running away from you. So you're getting drawn to them, but yet they're running. And now it's just like, okay, obviously you're not going to chase them around. Okay. And which is good because I think that you did spend a little bit of time trying to get in touch with this person that clearly didn't want to communicate with you. Okay. And now, okay, so now I feel like because you chase them a bit, you had to heal from that. Okay, because while you were chasing them, I think that they hurt you. They might have put somebody else in front of you. They might have been really cold-hearted to you, something like that, because they were just in their ego. So they were just listening to their ego. But at the same time, their ego was charming them. It was using them. It was giving them a fear that didn't exist. But it existed in this person's head. I can still hear, I know the pieces fit. Look at wedding rings on the bottom of the deck. Like, I feel like they fell hard for your ass. Hard for your ass. And then the Grim Reaper right underneath. And then it died. Boom. And then I like you in reverse. It went from they wanted to marry you to they hated you. And then there it is. Sabotage the hammer. Something sabotaged this. What is this sticking out? Healthy choices. Self-care, being happy. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, this relationship got demolished. Okay. But somebody persistently kept working on themselves, which brought this person out of their hiding, out of their hate, because you just kept chipping away at them. I don't know. Obviously, you knew that this treatment was bullshit. Okay, so obviously there's a psychic here, and you read this partner knowing they were full of shit. Because that's how you know that it was kind of fake hate, because they went so far. And you have to go really far like that when it's fake. Right? I can still hear it. I know the pieces fit. So is this definitely, the pieces are fitting for somebody, okay? Anything else? Okay, clarity. Honor, protection, power with love. Separation, camera, seduction. Okay, so now I feel like it's possible that this person now has been watching you and maybe getting over their fears that took them away from you to begin with. They're recognizing truth. I think they are recognizing now that they do care about you. And now they kind of miss you. They're sad about you. They're sad about the decisions that they made. So they're watching you and getting tempted by you again. There is a friendship here. So, I mean, if anything, if this person, if like somebody, I don't know, comes out of the blue or something like that, somebody from the past, I definitely don't feel like you would just slap them away. I don't know why. Maybe because you healed from it. If you hadn't have healed from it, this person coming back might be a huge red flag. But because you did heal from it, it's like you could hear what they have to say. And they might say a lot of shit about how they felt about you. But it could also be something that some type of defense mechanism. So then they could be around you. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm done now. I am very tired. And I've not been feeling my greatest Whitney. So we're going to stop there. I'm actually surprised I even did this reading. I didn't even want to go live today. Anyways, I'm going to peace out. Thank you for being here. It is so bright. Thank you for being here. I did not really read the chat. I can't really see it. It is like super bright in here. But I thank you everybody for writing and talking amongst yourselves. And I hope that it resonated with some of you. And you're very welcome. And there's a lot of new faces and lots of likes. So obviously people were jamming with it, although it seemed like a brutal message. I liked the last two messages. So thank you for being here. Thank you to my moderator, Danny. Thank you, Adam, Wolfgang. Obviously, welcome, Matt and Amy. Oh, Amy, you're back. I think I've seen you here before. Oh, Christian. What up, homie? Yeah, putting your Bible thump on. That's good. Good job, buddy. Good. You only wrote one this time. Oh, goodness. Okay. You had a husband in kindergarten? Danny got married. Oh, get that one idiot stopped messaging. Demon Slayer. What a loser. Who the fuck is that? Oh, you are using cards to manipulate people. Demon, I care to call you out. This guy's saying I'm a demon? Wow, maybe I am. Maybe I fucking am. All right, everybody. Thank you. Look at passion. Hearts reigniting, people. 'Tis the season of love and joy coming. So open up your heartstrings if that's what you desire. And these pedophiles are going to die. Oh, yeah, they all confess. So that's good. If you didn't watch the first and you are a victim, watch the first reading because your attacker confessed. So we found out that they actually did it, even though we don't need... You know what? I said this to my sister a long time ago. I was trying to get my stepfather to admit what he did. And all of a sudden I heard Spirit say specifically, we do not need their admittance. So I knew right away that Spirit knew what they did because they watched them do it. And it doesn't matter if they say they didn't do it. Spirit doesn't need them to admit shit. It's just on their conscience. I think anybody that admits what they did most likely might be on their way out. And they want to clear their conscience so then they don't leave with this lie. So is that Phoenix? What up? Okay. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, my pedophile fucking asshole, he died. So R.I.P. bitch. I don't, you know, hopefully yours die too. All right. They admitted it. That's all that matters. Peace out. Have a good one. This was an awesome reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah, we do questions on Sunday. Okay, Sundays, write your questions down. I should be live on Sunday. I go live every day, so I don't know, you know. Usually Sundays we do it. But if you happen to catch a different live, sometimes I do questions every now and then. So hit the notification button to make sure that you don't miss anything. Okay, peace, y'all. Woo! Have a good one. We'll see you soon.